Hey, what's going on guys? It's Bertrude. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. I'm back with you today with a brand new build. I just recently made my 4th account on my Xbox, so that's opened up 10 new slots, and this is build number 31. Like the thumbnail says, this one is quite unique and it uses a few spells that you don't really see very often in PvP. So when I was brainstorming this build, there was 2 aspects of it that I knew I wanted the whole thing to be based around. The first of those being our main weapon, Death's Poker. I've played around with this weapon before on some other builds, but I've never really had it front and centre, so that's our main weapon of choice on this one. The second aspect that I wanted to use is the explosive Ghostflame spell. I just think this and the Death's Poker together are a match made in heaven. However, it weren't as easy as just slapping both of these on the same build and we all live happily ever after, because when it comes to the explosive Ghostflame, it's got some very funky stat requirements of needing 42 intelligence and 30 faith. This probably shows why we don't see much of it in PvP, because it's quite a hard spell to accommodate. This is level 60 build, so I had to get quite clever and tricksy about how I actually got the stats that I need to use this spell in the first place. So when it came to picking our talismans and our wondrous physic on this one, it all came down to helping us meet those requirements for the Ghostflame explosion. We've got the 2 Fingers Heirloom, the Stargazer Heirloom and Radigan Sword Seal, and then you can see that our flask gives us a boost to intelligence and faith, giving us 10 extra in both of those, and then we're also using Heroda's Glintstone Crown. It's not the prettiest, but it gives us a couple of extra intelligence, and every little helps when it comes to meeting those requirements for the spell. So once I got the 2 main components of the build sorted, it was just a case of deciding what else I wanted to add to it, to add a bit of variation and supplement the theme and the playstyle overall. The first of those I chose was an alternate main weapon option in the halberd and the Black Flame Tornado Ash of War. Visually, this just suits everything that's going on with the build so far. And then I decided to make use of the second weapon slot by carrying the Family Head's Flail. Thematically again, this suits the build and it's got a really cool Ash of War that comes in handy during invasions. I also decided that it was a good idea to add some additional incantations and spells onto the build, seeing as I already had the investment in those stats catering for the Ghostflame explosion. So with that I added the Black Flame, the Scouring Black Flame and Black Flame Protection for a bit of extra defense. And then the last spell I decided to add to the build was Tibia's Summons. Now granted, this one's not the best, it's very hard to land, but it's a really fun spell to play around with, and thematically it really suits the build, so for that reason alone it earns its space in the spell rotation. One last thing to mention is that I decided to add some sleep pots to this build. It just gives a different aspect to our gameplay and gives our opponent something else to worry about. And with that, it's nearly time for the invasions. This one's a really fun playstyle, it's quite a difficult build, you have to work really hard for those victories, but it's really rewarding when the victories come. Anyway guys, get your feet up, sit back, relax and enjoy the video. you.